Howdy. We're going to do some practices today that are designed specifically for this season. And even though where I'm at right now, it's almost the middle of October, it's still sort of the late summer. In traditional Chinese medicine, there's, yes, the 4 seasons, but there's also that little bridge season between summer and fall that is specifically tied to the energies around the spleen and the stomach. And there are some traditional Chinese medicine practice foods that might work better for that particular season and ways to alter your activities. But for now, today, we're going to be doing 3 simple exercises that are designed to help with this spleen stomach energy. I'm going to ask you to start with your feet. I'm going to kick my shoes off here if you don't mind. Your feet on the ground. If you can be outside, that's great. Not so great if it's a really windy day or it's starting to get dust up in the air. Wherever you are, being outdoors is usually the best. And if you cannot be outdoors, then be indoors imagining that you're outdoors. So even if you have a window that you can look out and just see leaves in the distance, do that. Put your feet on the ground or the floor, wherever you're at. Imagine and know that you are here, clearly on the earth, whether your feet are touching the earth itself or not. You're on the earth, and that earth is spinning through the universe. But it feels very grounded, it feels very still. And so I want you to be quietly tuning into the energies of the groundedness of this earth that we live on, the sense that you are connected and grounded in the earth. Soften your knees a bit. Allow your spine to lengthen. Allow the tailbone to just sink down into the earth a little bit. Imagine that you're lengthening your spine and that you're also connected to the heavens above. So you're between heaven and earth. And you notice all the living things around you, whether you're indoors or outdoors. Be aware of the living things around you in whatever community you live in. And be present with your breath for a moment. You're physically aligned. Be present with your breath. Imagine that you are breathing in, first of all, just a connection to the light in the universe around you, bringing that into your heart, bringing that down all the way to your soles of your feet and then back up and out the top of your head. Breathing that in, connection to the light that is around you. And then take a moment to connect to the color amber, sort of a golden yellow color, so that when you breathe in, you can almost smell and taste the sense of golden yellow. Breathe in the sense of amber. You can hold a smooth amber stone in the palm of your hand and hold it up to your solar plexus, other hand over it. Breathe slowly and deeply and be present with that essence of amber, with the color. It's the color of this season, late summer, spleen, stomach energy. Okay, the first exercise we're going to do is called the wave, and it's a very simple standing in place thing where you're going to turn your body into a bit of a wave, but here's how you do it. Start with your hands gently hanging by your side, your feet just a couple, 3 inches apart. You don't need to go to full shoulder width apart. Just find your grounding in that position of your feet. Feel yourself on the earth. And the movement is going to take you, most of the things that we practice in Qigong and Tai Chi, we try to keep our lower back sunk down into the ground so that the knees are slightly bent and you have that sense of the tailbone being down instead of sticking out. What you're going to start this one by literally sticking out your tailbone. So while you pull that back, you let your belly come forward and your chin come forward. And you come down just far enough to then lower your head. And as you bring your head forward, you slowly begin to bring those hips and that tailbone tucked back under again, and roll it up against your spine as you come up, and the last thing to come up is your head. So let's do that again. Tuck the tailbone. Instead of tucking it forward, tuck it back, tip it backward, tip your tailbone backward, let your belly come out, let your chin come out, come down to a place that's comfortable, and then roll your head forward and come up slowly from the hips, where you pull your hips back in, roll your back to be rounded, and then this upper spine rounded and slowly coming up, and then the last thing to come up is your head. Let's add the breath to that. Inhale, tuck the tailbone back, pull it backward, belly out, chin out. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Big inhale, and then roll forward and exhale. Head up is the last thing. Inhale, butt back, belly out, chin out. Come down and then roll. Let your shoulders roll forward, your back rounds, and then slowly comes up to a standing position, and head up last. I'm going to do this sideways so you can see this a little more clearly what's happening. First, as you begin to exhale, tip that tailbone upward and belly out and chin out. Imagine that you're just creating this giant circle with your chin, and then roll your tailbone back under for a nice rounded back as you roll up, and head is the last thing to come up. Let's do it again. Inhale, and roll the hips forward, round the back as you exhale, head down. Finally, with the top of the spine, the shoulders come back, and then the head comes back up. Do this one more time. Inhale, full belly, and then exhale, push, almost like you're pushing back into your spine to get the air out. Exhale back. Head up. All right. Nice way to get all that good stomach, spleen energy moving. The second one is a real traditional old Qigong exercise that I've seen taught in many different traditions. And it begins with your feet together, and I'm going to stand a little to the side so you can see how I'm moving. You're going to bring your hands up to the center where you make a fist and put the other hand over it. Now what I'm going to do is step back at a diagonal. So notice where my foot lands back behind me, and I put my weight onto that foot. Then this hand that was in a fist, put it like you're holding a string and pulling it back, and the other hand moves forward and up, pressing the palm upward and outward. Look like you're stretching or pulling a bow. And then bring yourself back to the original position and switch hands so that the other fist is covered. Move to this side so you can see it again. We're going to go the other way now. Going to dip down, shift your weight so that you're standing on one foot, the other foot goes back at a diagonal, and your weight is back here on this foot. You're not leaning back, you're just standing there straight up, and then turn in that direction, so you're going to push from the shoulder up at the same time that you're pulling that string back, and pull, pull, pull open, and exhale. One more thing to add that I haven't mentioned is you're going to be, as you come down and stretch your foot back and pull your hands out, the last part of this isn't just coming up to the center again, it's dragging the side of your foot as you come up. So there's actually a good stimulation of that meridian coming up the side of the foot when you come back in. So switch the hands. And drag the foot and exhale. So switch the hands. Inhale. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Open the chest. Exhale. This is a powerful strengthening move that you'll find really has almost like an instant effect on your feelings of inner strength, boosting the immune system, improving your digestion. Inhale, and then come up and exhale. Sticks down there. I love practicing outside, and you have to deal with the stones and the sticks and the weeds and whatnot here. Inhale. And exhale. Shake the hands back a little bit now. We've got one more. This is also a simple exercise, and I kind of was doing it when we were doing the connecting with the heaven and earth. It's really just very much like that. But let's add a little more finesse to the movements and the breath. So put your feet about shoulder width apart, grounded on the ground. Bring your hand up, 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 right about to the chest level, and then as if you were serving a frisbee or a plate or something, take the hand and move it outwards as you continue to bring it up, but then turn it around. You're still holding onto a little plate, and you end up with your palm facing up. Now you don't have to stretch the arm up hard, just it's the palm facing up that is the key element here. Well, you got another hand just hanging here, so let that one face the earth and press down. Now we're going to switch where the palms now face each other. The top palm is going to just come right down, and the bottom palm is going to come right up. And right about where the bottom palm is now up to the heart level, serve that plate. So you've got a little platter that's going down, or a teacup that's going down and turning upward. Get a little stretch in that. You're connecting to heaven and earth. You're moving energy lines with the palms together. You're moving energy lines associated with stomach and spleen. Just a quick reminder that all, really, the practices that we do, just the simple fact of breathing and moving with the breath has the effect of moving all the energies through all the channels. If you just did one, it would eventually flow over into all the rest. So some of these things are specific, and yet they work on the whole body. Put your palms together. So inhale, reach out, turn the hands, come up. Exhale as you press up and down. Palms together, inhale. Bring that energy up. As you get to the heart level, turn the plate up so the platter is up above, and stretch while you push down. Bring the palms together. Lower hand comes up to the heart level, turn the plate, come up above and stretch. Turn the hands together. We're going to just spend a moment taking account of all that beautiful energy that we brought in from above and below, and turn gently from side to side, holding that chi ball, twisting it, turning it, cultivating it, letting it flow. And then one last gesture to bring all of that into you, to store it. Holding that, thanking your body, thanking your spleen, your stomach, your pancreas, your liver, your gallbladder, your heart, your lungs, bladder, your kidneys. Did I leave anybody out? We're all here together, thanking them.